In Southern Asian politics, a problem is emerging that can shake the entire region's stability. This problem is the issue of Balochistan. Actually, being the largest province of Pakistan, Balochistan is not just a territory but has become the center of political, economic, and strategic threats currently. Recently, the declaration of independence by Baloch leaders and their appeal for support from India and the United Nations have made this burning issue an even hotter conflict zone, putting not only Pakistan but the entire South Asia's security and political equations at stake. This crisis is no longer merely regional but has become a major challenge for global stability as well. In this video, discussing in detail, we will seek answers to three important questions. First, what is the geopolitical significance of Balochistan? Second, what are the implications of recent declaration of independence? And third, what are the diplomatic and strategic challenges and opportunities for India in this dispute? Let's begin the discussion. The geographical position of Balochistan makes it extremely strategic. This region is situated in the southwestern part of Pakistan, with borders in the north adjoining Gilgit-Baltistan and Afghanistan, in the west Iran, in the south the Arabian Sea, and in the east other provinces of Pakistan. The special feature of this region is that it is rich in natural resources, including oil, gas, coal, and other minerals. Also, the Gwadar port is located in Balochistan, which is the main part of the China-Pakistan economic corridor and is extremely important strategically and economically. Since Balochistan is a key part of this corridor, it has become a significant national security issue for Pakistan. Any instability in this region is considered a serious threat to Pakistan's overall economic and strategic interests. Meanwhile, the history of Balochistan is a saga of struggle and neglect. This region is located in Southwest Asia and is the largest province of Pakistan. In 1839, the British East India Company began establishing its hold here. Balochistan was divided into several small princely states and tribes, among which the Kalat state was important. During British colonial rule, this region was a center of strategic importance. After the 1947 India-Pakistan partition, the political situation of Balochistan became more complicated. The Kalat state expressed a desire for independence, but in 1948, Pakistan brought Balochistan under its control by military force. Since then, the Baloch people have suffered political neglect, economic exploitation, and cultural repression. Baloch leaders and tribes repeatedly demanded autonomy and a share in resources, which Pakistan suppressed with force. However, the separatist movements of the 1990s and 2000s brought Balochistan to the global stage, but violence and human rights violations deepened the problem further. Recently, Baloch leaders declared independence and appealed for support from India and the world, bringing this issue back into international focus. They believe that the exploitation of the region's resources by Pakistan's central government and suppression of the local people's voice has been ongoing. For years, separatist movements have continued in Balochistan, involving several violent clashes. Leaders like Mir Yar Baloch have been active in demanding independence. Recently, Mir Yar Baloch declared the Republic of Balochistan and appealed to India to open an embassy for this new state in Delhi. He also demanded the United Nations send a peacekeeping force and the withdrawal of the Pakistani army from Balochistan. Following this, the declaration of the Republic of Balochistan has created a lot of stir on social media and international platforms. For Pakistan, this has become a serious challenge as it strikes at the country's integrity and sovereignty. The already tense relations between India and Pakistan have worsened further following this declaration. The international community holds differing views on this matter. The United Nations has appealed to maintain peace and stability, while human rights organizations have released reports on human rights violations in Balochistan. China, sensitive to its strategic interest in this region, stands with Pakistan. Meanwhile, for neighboring countries like Afghanistan and Iran, stability in Balochistan is also important. For India, the issue of Balochistan is challenging in terms of security, diplomacy, and strategy. India has always avoided direct interference in Pakistan's internal matters, but due to human rights violations in Balochistan and security threats, India's policy is gradually changing. As in 2016, PM Narendra Modi raised the issue of Balochistan in the Independence Day speech. Experts say India should expose the situation of Balochistan on international platforms and put pressure on Pakistan. Also, India needs to strengthen its border security to prevent any instability or terrorist activities coming from Pakistan. India's diplomacy must be handled prudently to prevent escalation of regional tensions. Ultimately, Pakistan and the international community must jointly take effective steps to establish peace and regional development in Balochistan. Time will decide whether the United Nations sends a peacekeeping force or not, but it is clear that the Balochistan conflict will pose a serious challenge to South Asia's security and stability. Therefore, it is necessary for India to view this issue with a balanced and comprehensive approach, giving equal importance to national security as well as diplomatic, political, and humanitarian aspects. The rise of Anita Anand in Canadian politics is a significant event. She is the country's first Hindu foreign minister and the first woman of Indian origin to hold this position. Anita was born in 1967 in Nova Scotia and her parents are from Tamil Nadu and Punjab. She studied law at Oxford and Queen's University and was a professor at the University of Toronto. After entering politics, Anita has led important departments such as public service, defense, and transportation. Her role in the procurement of vaccines during the COVID-19 pandemic was commendable. She has deep ties with India, which were evident when she took oath with her hand on the Bhagavad Gita. Anita Anand's appointment is expected to strengthen India-Canada relations and is also a symbol of Canada's diversity and inclusion. Tensions between India and Turkey escalated when Turkey provided military support to Pakistan during the India-Pakistan armed conflict. Indian citizens and the business community expressed deep anger over this support and demanded a boycott of Turkey. Nevertheless, Turkey's President Recep Tayyip Erdogan reiterated his support for Pakistan. Speaking with Pakistan's Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, he assured that Turkey will always stand with Pakistan in good times and in bad. The statement reflects Turkey's deep political and strategic friendship with Pakistan. Erdogan's firm response has further increased tensions in India-Turkey relations, which may affect regional political equations. Russian Prime Minister Vladimir Putin will not attend the Ukraine peace talks to be held in Istanbul this time. The Kremlin has officially confirmed this. Instead, Putin's close aide, Vladimir Medinsky, will lead the Russian delegation. These talks are being held under efforts to establish peace with Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky. Putin's decision not to attend has generated considerable discussion on the direction and outcome of the talks. Experts are paying attention to how effective the talks will be under Medinsky's leadership and whether there will be a major change in Russia's official stance. Meanwhile, both sides are striving to establish a ceasefire and peace. But recent events make it clear that reaching a solution will not be easy. The Istanbul talks are expected to help reduce tensions and open new channels for dialogue. So viewers, we pause the discussion here and note today's question. Analyze the geopolitical dimensions of the Balochistan dispute. Discuss in detail India's strategic priorities and challenges in this context.
For more informative content, like, share and subscribe, and do not forget to press the bell icon to get the notifications.